On this episode of the Greenway Outdoors, we are in my home state of Michigan, headed north of the Mackinac Bridge to explore some of the best tourist attractions the Upper Peninsula has to offer.
Kitch-iti-kipi, the word actually means the mirror of heaven.
Do a little cliff jumping, hit the trout streams, and grill up a wild blueberry trout recipe that's sure to make your mouth water.
Nice when you can sit in one spot and pick a whole handful. Just gorge.
I'm Kyle Green. I travel the globe with my best friends hunting for wild game and dynamic conservation stories. Join us on our adventure as we escape the shackles of the modern world and gain a deeper understanding of where our food comes from. Welcome to the Greenway Outdoors. The Mackinac Bridge connects Michigan's Lower Peninsula to the Upper Peninsula, and currently it's the 5th largest suspension bridge in the world.
So the crazy thing about this bridge is if you look down in the middle on your side, you can see all the way down to the water, but don't do it and also turn the wheel while you're doing it. I prefer you not kill us both.
You're such a wimp about dying.
Like to make it across the bridge.
It is a little sketch though. It makes you feel...
Yeah, it's very tall. It's 5 miles long.
It doesn't seem like 5 miles if that's short.
Now, once you get up here, it does like the...
Visiting Kitch-iti-kipi and the aqua blue waters is kind of a rite of passage for Michiganders, but I've never been here, so I can't wait to see it.
It's so blue.
It's green.
Not everything has to be green.
The limestone, the sulfur, there's a few other active minerals in there that all come together and create that beautiful blue.
The Kitch-iti-kipi Spring got its name from the founder of the park, John Belair, and his poet friend, who made up a legend about a young Native American chieftain named Kitch-iti-kipi, who happened to drown in the cold waters after jumping out of the tallest tree in order to impress a princess he wanted to marry. Now, one true part about that story is these waters are about 45 degrees Fahrenheit and 45 foot deep. There is a raft that takes tourists across the spring on a pulley system so they can witness the sand churning from the cold water springing up from the ground and see the fish that call this spring home. Jeff decided to serenade the crowd while running the pulley system.
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore.
Next stop, Pictured Rocks.
This next stop might be the biggest landmark in the UP. Pictured Rocks, you hear about it all the time. 200-foot cliffs coming out of Lake Superior, something you gotta see.
Scientists estimate that the oldest rocks visible above water were deposited between 500 million and 1 billion years ago. And the geological formations of Pictured Rocks Lakeshore are made up of beautiful sandstone cliffs that are stained by minerals carried by groundwater oozing out of the side of the cliffs. Although the Pictured Rock shore waters are a rich fishing ground, the sandstone cliffs are dangerous to canoes and other open boats skirting the coastline. In June 2021, a 200-foot wide cliff face broke off and slammed into the water. No one was injured, but it was a close call. In 1658, the fur trader Pierre Radisson made this risky passage and noted that his Native American companions made an offering of tobacco to the local spirit of the cliffs. The next stop is in Presque Isle, Michigan, at another set of cliffs known as Black Rocks. We rode our Quiet Cats to the top of the 30-foot ledge and braced ourselves for a jump.
This looks like as good a spot as any. It says, here, jump, which concerns me because it's not a complete sentence and I don't trust graffiti typically.
No, that's a wise guy saying, here, jump. The butterfly's doing it right there.
The butterfly makes me have a little bit more confidence, like everything's gonna be okay. I'm gonna try and move him because I don't want to kill him when I jump. Come here.
Ow, he's biting. He bites.
Careful, he bites. That's pretty. Okay, buddy. We'll put you right here so you can watch. Here you go.
The water temperature in Lake Superior never really gets comfortable. Even in July, it's 52 degrees Fahrenheit near the shore. After a few more cold plunges, we packed it in for the day because tomorrow we'd be hitting the trout streams. The Greenway Outdoors is brought to you by Ram Trucks, built to serve. And by Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's. Your adventure starts here. Tracker Boats, fish the finest. And by Eagle Fishing, tactical fishing gear for the savvy angler. Rife International, fish for the future. We are in the Upper Peninsula enjoying a lot of the common tourist attractions. Jeff and I have met up with our buddy Scott, who has a lot of experience fishing the small streams up here for brook trout. A storm is blowing in, but that won't stop us from making a few good pit stops.
Blueberries, guys. Jeff, there's some red ones on the vine there for you.
Don't eat those.
I'm not gonna. I wouldn't take your red poison
The
berries.
blue ones are good. The red ones are for the birds.
They're little, but they're not sour.
There's some pretty big ones over here.
We've had some pretty good rain up here too, so
That helps.
they haven't dried out yet. And it's early in the season. It's always nice when you can sit in one spot and pick a whole handful.
Just gorge.
Yeah, those are solid.
You don't have to hunt around for them.
I honestly seen them be this small. I was thinking that they were gonna be a little sour, but they're not. They're sweet. We should make a recipe with brook trout and blueberries.
That's a good idea.
All right, let's hit it. I want to fish. What's the plan here?
Tuck and roll.
Oh,
Chef's favorite. I'll go last in case I gotta get you back up here or something.
Dig your heels in a little bit.
This is Sparta.
compared to this fall you're about to have.
Yeah, you're gonna make up for all of them right here.
We are using spinner baits that simulate the flashing of small minnows when reeled in. Leeches, minnows, bugs, and of course insects are the top food choices for trout in these rivers. The rod is called an ultralight and is very flexible, which helps us fling baits around logs and branches. Now trout have excellent eyesight, so I use clear line and typically go a 6-pound test because it's enough to fight the fish, but it's not too thick to spook them.
You wet your hands before you even touch them because their skin is so sensitive. The oils, they don't have scales like other fish, like where it's super high defense mechanism. So because of that, they're super, super slick, and you want to keep them out of the water as little as possible, and also keep your hands wet so you don't wipe that slime off, because that is what protects them.
As we pushed down the river, the projected thunderstorm started to roll in, and we were hearing thunder constantly.
It's getting closer, unfortunately.
I'm hooked up here.
Oh, fish. Oh, that's a big one.
Nice, dude. Yes.
Ooh, came unhooked. Careful.
He did come unhooked. You did great, dude. That's an awesome fish. It's 10 and a half, almost 11 inches.
Nice.
That's about as good as you could hope for on any trip. I mean, that fish is absolutely gorgeous.
Scaring me.
Why? What's wrong? Here, creel me. I put your sandwich in there, so.
Hope you like bologna and gross.
As the thunder and lightning continued, I caught another dandy brook trout, but the storm was getting too bad to ignore.
Well, we got a couple good fish.
Yeah.
Dude, this is some of the most consistent thunder I've heard in a while. I want you to know it's 6:30, even though it seems like it's dark out, so that's not a good sign.
Yeah.
This river's a little bit bigger than what we're looking for.
You think we're gonna float our caps?
This would be
Well,
tough to.
That's the problem, is that, you know, it might be a little bit deep to wade, but I'm a little worried that too, sometimes these rivers are seasonal, and in the middle of the summer, the temperature can be not so great for trout.
No, that's cold.
Is it?
Yeah, no, it's actually cold. No, I feel a little bit better now feeling it. You're looking for like 55-degree water because that's what the groundwater is when it comes up. And that cold water is what trout are looking for. It'd be like There's so many times I've come to rivers like this, felt it warm after walking miles and just been so disappointed, but I actually feel pretty good about this. If we go back up to one of the feeder streams, or even this one farther upriver, I think we could be good, because we're right here by the bridge.
Okay, yeah.
By the bridge. And then if we follow that along, take this old logging trail up.
Nice.
And then we can get here, plant the bikes here, hide them.
Okay.
Walk down river, back to the bridge, the trucks. Just hope it doesn't rain again.
Yeah.
Okay,
Wait, you don't think we can make it over those logs?
you can. Go right on down into the river. Yeah, this is it. All right, stash the bikes, and that direction will get us to the water.
I'm gonna ride it in.
Unlike Jeff, I won't hide mine in poison ivy. I'm so itchy, I don't know why.
We are in the UP of Michigan trout fishing. So far we've been enjoying the sights, sounds, and fresh air. The river is absolutely beaming with life. We caught a few crayfish for dinner and hooked into a couple large trout.
Nice.
When I explain how to trout fish to people, I often start by saying it's a lot like hunting when it comes to the strategy. Each cast you should assess the river and aim for the deepest area or for cover like logs and rocks that fish can hide under. You need to place the lure as close as possible in order for the hidden fish to see the bait.
Oh, big fish. He is about 9 inches long. I love this measuring tape in here to tell you exactly how big the fish is, because then you can check it inside the net without damaging the fish.
I'm playing with fire. I'm playing with fire, yeah, yeah. I'm playing with fire. Oh, fire, yeah, yeah. So hold on.
A lot of people say you're closest to God in church, but I've always felt like I was closest to God out here. You're not on your cell phone, you're living in the moment, you're experiencing the fish, you're seeing snapping turtles, you're stumbling upon deer, you're seeing how the wildlife live when no one else is out here. It's just peaceful perfection, quietness. I just love it. Oh, come on, take it. I just had a pass right here.
I thought there might have been a beaver pond over here, but there wasn't. It looks a lot like Jurassic Park over here. Like the big ferns. I'm hanging out, I hear something. Oh my God, there's a dinosaur coming.
Fish. Feels decent. Looks like a highlighter in the water. Normally, if a fish is like right on the edge of keeper, like where he's like barely 7, but he's not too impressive, and he's hooked real bad, that'll be like the deciding factor to keep him, because I don't want him to die. But this guy was pretty lively and still good, so I'll let him go because he was right on about that 7 mark. I'm not trying to keep every single fish I can, I'm just trying to keep enough for food. But a lot of times, like I said, if it's a bad hook job where it's in there real good, those are the ones I'll keep.
The Greenway Outdoors is brought to you by Ram Trucks, built to serve, and by Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's. Your adventure starts here. Tracker Boats, fish the finest. And by Eagle Fishing, tactical fishing gear for the savvy angler. Rife International, fish for the future.
When we were out filming and we found all those wild berries, it made me want to make a recipe with the trout. I think I might have even mentioned it then.
Yeah.
But to be honest with you, when I think blueberries, I don't think fish. The flies are everywhere. You just have to accept. It has everything. You've got sweet, you've got salty, and you've got fish. It's a fly's dream, so just accept that. I heard it's not actually true that they poop every time they land. It only happens to you.
They do. It happens to everyone.
Okay, to get started, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be making a sauce on the skillet over the grill. The fish is only gonna take 4 or 5 minutes to cook, but the sauce is gonna make 10 to 15. So halfway through done with the sauce, you have to put the fish on for me. Okay. So let's get started. First thing I'm gonna do is just add a little bit of oil to the skillet, just so everything isn't sticking to it. Next, we're going to add our garlic and shallots. All right, after 1 to 2 minutes, those guys should be done. So we're gonna add our balsamic vinegar. Next up is my favorite part, the sweet part, the blueberries. Next up is the ginger. And last but not least, the brown sugar. Perfect. Jeff, how long am I cooking it?
About 10 to 15 minutes.
All right, I'm gonna stir this around a little bit, get everything mixed in nice, but then I'm gonna close the lid and let it cook for 6 to 8 minutes. Then I'll open it up, put the fish on, and then go back to stirring a little bit more and let the sauce finish, but it just looks good. Looks like a cobbler.
I'm gonna get these fish ready. And all you gotta do is very simple. You're just gonna give them a little drizzle of olive oil. I really like these squirt bottles, makes it really easy. And then I'm gonna give them a little hit of salt, and they're good to go.
Looks pretty good.
Yeah.
I think brook trout have the best colors. Ooh, this is becoming a nice glaze over here. I think this will just be a few more minutes on this, and the fish should be about 5 or 6. So I'll pull that off in just 1 second, but first, I'll flip the fish. And again, have a good memory. Make sure you got something to grab this with. Pull that guy off. Close the grill for another 3 or 4 minutes. Fish are definitely done. We got these plates in the UP, and they have like a little map of Michigan on them. Thought that was kind of cool. How
Got a little
awesome.
crisp edge on there.
That's how I like them. When people are like cooking for 4 minutes, I'm like, no, I'm gonna cook them for 8.5 and they're gonna be better.
I tell you what, that smells really good, but it kind of looks like weird pancakes.
Imagine if you had somebody blind try this for the first time and you told them it was pancakes. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
I did not think blueberries were gonna make that happen, but that's delicious.
What I got is more of a barbecue sauce flavor than I thought.
Yeah.
Honest to God. That is really good. What's cool about brook trout too is you can actually just eat the skin. It's not like other fish where the scales are really big and you can't. So leaving the skin on there is just fine, and it kind of keeps some moisture in while it's cooking, but
That's delicious.
yep, that's how we're doing it from now on.
Yeah.
The Greenway Outdoors is brought to you by Ram Trucks, built to serve, and by Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's. Your adventure starts here. LEM Game Processing Equipment, Wilderness Athlete, fuel for the rugged. Sea-Doo, live the Sea-Doo life. And by Rufus Teague. On this episode of the Greenway Outdoors, we were catching brook trout and exploring a few of the great tourist attractions in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Growing up, I often heard people refer to the UP as God's country. It's peaceful, beautiful, but rugged up here. Brook trout fishing small Michigan rivers was one of the first outdoor activities I learned on my own without my dad's careful guidance. It was just something that never made his radar until I introduced it to him later on in life. I learned so much on those rivers. How fish think, what they eat, what plants to stay out of, and even how to use a compass when it really counts. Looking back at those days now, I realize I never felt alone. The forest and streams were my classroom, and with no one else there, God was my teacher.